It is a devastating condition called floxing, a dangerous reaction to a class of commonly prescribed antibiotics. One local man told Channel 11 news anchor Catherine Amenta he wished his doctor had warned him about the potential side effects since the FDA has been raising the red flag for 16 years.
It hasn't been even close to a full recovery. I haven't felt normal since February 2018.
6 doses of antibiotics. Tim McNulty says that's all it took to change his life forever. McNulty owns the Strawberry Ridge Golf Course in Harmony, and he was injured in an accident the year before. It left him with a possible infection, so he went to the doctor. And the doctor told him to try an antibiotic called levofloxacin.
More than likely it's epididymitis. If it is, this will take care of it.
McNulty says that was the extent of the conversation. No mention of levofloxacin being a fluoroquinolone, which is a class of antibiotics that has had an FDA black box warning since 2008. A black box warning is the strictest warning that can be issued for a drug. It says fluoroquinolones can cause, quote, disabling and potentially irreversible serious adverse reactions, including tendinitis, tendon rupture, and central nervous system effects.
All of those things are relatively rare, but with the massive amounts of fluoroquinolones being used in this country, we tend to see a lot of those complications over time.
Dr. Shira Daron is Chief Infection Control Officer at Tufts Medicine in Massachusetts. She says physicians need to use extreme caution with this class of drugs.
It's an easy antibiotic to use, and as a result, it's overused.
The FDA says fluoroquinolones like Cipro should be reserved for serious issues like anthrax exposure or severe infections. After McNulty's 6th dose,
Walking up the steps, doing things, it was just like a magnet was pulling on me. You know, I wasn't able to make quick moves off the tractor. My balance, I started falling because the numbness in my feet.
McNulty says his pharmacist did give him a warning.
She just mentioned to me, she said, well, if your muscles start to hurt or your tendons, stop taking it and call your doctor.
He did call his doctor and says he was eventually told,
if I spent with every patient the time going over all the side effects, I wouldn't get out of the office.
McNulty says it's a lesson that is part of his new reality. Do your homework, find your voice, and never be afraid to ask questions.
Doctors are humans. You know, they have a tough job, but we have to advocate for ourselves.
Catherine Amenta, Channel 11 News.
The black box warning has been updated several times since 2008 to include diabetic coma and tearing of the aorta. The FDA says groups like senior citizens and people with heart issues should steer clear unless there's no other options available.